to summarize in a slightly different way, slightly more practical, methodological way, what it means to integrate all of those phases, in fact, into our work, as a kind of a point of departure on this one. And I call it my P's principle. We know that when it comes to shelter, I don't care what you do and how you do it, there's something you have to provide. It may be money, it may be materials, it may be the whole house, it may be land, it may be skills, it may be knowledge. We are in the business of providing. Now, what it is open to discussion. We're also in the business of enabling people to provide for themselves. Recognizing that, of course, as partners, there is a whole bunch of activity there that has to engage our partners, our civil society partners particularly, in providing for themselves. So again, insofar as our activities are concerned, what is it that we do in order to enable people to provide for themselves? We also know, nowadays, that the environment grows, it adapts, it builds up, it's not instant. Again, we start things off, we don't finish them, right? We are agents of change and a part of the dynamic process. We join that process, we don't start it off, we don't complete it as such. So the concept that the environment adapts, again, what does that mean in terms of what we have to do? And ultimately, we know that it's easy to get things going, but it's very difficult to keep them going. So how do we sustain, as it were, our programs? Now, the relationship, the balance between each of those, of course, varies from program to program, country to country, project to project. For me, a significant part of the creativity of our work when it comes to shelter is the way in which we decide how much to provide, how much to enable, what will adapt, what will grow, and how we sustain our programs in terms of organizational management, in terms of money, in terms of information, and all that sort of stuff. The question really is, for the future, for the continuity of the programs, if we are going to sustain them, what is it that we put in place alongside that house, as it were?